So help me welcome to the stage, Tom Armour.
Here, huh? Some of these talks, you know, what's the biggest challenge? It's usually us, right? When I look at what's wrong with my business, it's very simple for me to figure it out. All I got to do is look in the mirror. Because the problem in my business is always a war between my ears. You know, that's where the war is for me, because I'm trying to figure out where it is I should be, what I should be doing, what am I fighting for, you know, what is the whole thing here? So what I would impart to you is, if I was to start all over again, where do you want to be? Immerse yourself in the culture. This thing works. The question is, will you work it? Because it's not a free ride. But it's the only thing I've ever seen in my life that if you do the work right, by plugging people into a system, what does that mean? That means not you being the system, but you using a system. What does that mean? Well, that means when someone comes to you and says, I want to learn how to show the plan, you shouldn't be teaching them how to show the plan. You should be acting like a physician. Take out one of your business cards and say, okay, listen to this CD 3 times and this CD 4 times and call me in the morning. Okay, and let the system teach them. Because you know what that means? They can teach somebody else. Because how many people can you teach? You know, heck, one of the funny things is when someone wants to show the plan, the 2 CDs I give them, one of them is Joe Peachy one-on-one coaching for overcoming all the objections and things, and the other one is mine on showing the plan. So you're saying, well, you did that one, so why don't you just tell them? Well, because that would take, what, an hour of my time, or I could use the CD that's a slave. I can have hundreds of CDs out. I only got 1 hour. You follow what I'm saying? So I don't want to be the thing, because here's what I found in life. Whatever you don't duplicate, you become a slave to. I don't want to become a slave to anything. One of the great things about the way we got these packs laid out now, someone says, oh, I want to be, you know, show the plan. Give them a builder pack. In there's everything, somebody that's a builder that's making phone calls, it's in there. And it's always being updated. As a new CD comes out that's better than one of those that's in there, we rotate it. So when you buy a builder pack and the new person gets a builder pack, what they're getting is the latest and greatest information that they need to accomplish that task. You know, when they get the driver pack for showing the plan, the builder pack for the builder team, the prosumer pack for the prosumer team. Or if there's someone that's new that you don't know what's going on, that's when I use the task force team. You know, if I got a brand new person, I want the task force pack, because that's just going to give them the generality of the task force. So they understand what we're doing with them. You know, when I got someone who really fired up that's excited about this thing and vibrated exciting, I want them to listen to those 5 CDs. So when we go start to put together a team, we're on the same page. Because I'm going to use those things as slaves. Because I found that everything in life doesn't make sense. And even when it does, sometimes we don't use it or pay attention. Like, you know, on a sidebar, there's a McDonald's right down the road here. And I remember I was in there a couple of months ago, and I noticed that one of the managers there, she's putting this big sign up that she obviously made on her computer, because it was like a banner thing. And it said, picture menus available. And I'm sitting here looking at that, going, okay. So I go up to her and I go, so what's that all about? And she said, well, we've been having so much trouble here that there are a lot of people that come from, you know, foreign countries that don't speak English. Okay? So she said, so we made these picture menus so that they can just point at things and then we'll know what they want. And I said, well, how are they supposed to know that you have the picture menus? And she just looked at me, gave me this big sigh, and went, the sign. Now I'm sitting here going, okay, somehow we're missing something here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like one of those other things that don't make sense. Like, why is it that men ride side saddle? Has anybody figured that out yet? Yeah. No, and yeah, why don't they? I mean, or bicycles, even better, right? Who put the bar on the guy's bike? That's what I want to know. Guys, you with me? How many guys have ever broken a chain and had the same thought? You know what I'm saying? You know, okay, where did this come from? Okay, whose idea was this? This is a dumb idea. But yet we keep doing it. You know, it's kind of like the electrical panels in cars. You know, when they first came out with cars, they didn't have all this electrical stuff in it, so they didn't have a planned space. So when they finally had to put an electrical panel in with fuse blocks, Ford just stuck it in under the dash because they didn't have a place for it. But for the next 80 years, every car manufacturer in the world put the fuse block in the same place. And nobody knew why. Firestone made themselves a fortune because they came into the business and they wanted to build tires, and when the guy bought it, he wasn't in the tire business, and they had this thing going on where they used to have to make the rubber, and they used to age it for a week, and then you could make tires out of it. So he asked a simple question: why? And nobody knew. So he just mixed the rubber and made tires out of it immediately, and you know what? They were stronger. Not weaker. They were aging it because they said that would make it stronger. So he just went right from there to there, and he saved millions of dollars worth of inventory, storage, overhead, all those things, and was more competitive, and they became dominant in the field. All because someone that didn't know why something was done said, why? Okay? And that's all we're really doing here right now. Why are we going to a store, pushing a shopping cart up and down the aisle, taking things off the shelf, putting them in a cart, okay, taking the cart to the counter, taking them out of the cart, putting them on the counter. The girl's ringing them up, they put them in bags, we put them back in the cart. Take the cart out to the car, okay, take them out of the cart again and put them in the trunk. Then we take them home, we take them out of the trunk, we carry them in, we put them on the counter, then we take them out of the bags on the counter and we put them in the closet. And then we take out the garbage from doing this whole mess. And I want to know why it is that the garbage always weighs more than the groceries did coming in. You know, it's just one of those things, I don't know how it happens. But why do we do it? Because our parents did it? Because we were conditioned to do it? And we're going to walk in and say, okay, we're going to rock your paradigm. We just want you to go on a computer or call an 800 number, order products that you're going to buy anyway, and have them delivered to your house. And from doing that, you can create an income stream by using your mouth to refer the idea to other people, and you can make a lot of money. It's as simple as that. So what is it that will get you to go do that? Change your paradigm, change your mindset. This thing's happening, and it's happening now. Don't have the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Where you show up a year from now going, you know, I should have done this, I could have done that. Do yourself a favor, stop shitting all over yourself, and get it done. We love you guys. See you later.